So this is gonna be a little bit different of a video, but I feel like it needs to be made. Hi, monkey. Sorry, my dogs and cats and everybody are here. It's been a hard month, and I probably have made it hard on myself, as a lot of people say or like to tell me or anything like that. I cried because I don't know how to deal with my own self. We went in quarantine down here March 13th. And it was okay. I mean, I started working from home at the beginning of April. I still had a job, which a lot of people can't say. I worked from home for about 2 weeks, and then we opened up a hospital at my location and some other small-time items. So I had to go back to work, which there's nothing wrong with that. I was glad to be back. I was glad to see people. But then a lot of stuff happened in my life. Kylie, come here. Where I didn't know how to react. My dad got really sick, which obviously is really hard, but he's so much better now. It's a literal miracle. And I don't know, it kind of made me realize that we are all still human. My dad was always the person that I didn't think could ever break. So when he broke, I kind of broke too. As you all noticed, I took a week and a half off. But really, I hadn't filmed in maybe 2-3 weeks. Everything was pre-filmed. I did a whole bunch before and then just kind of stopped. I let things get the best of me, the little things. Sorry. I kind of let it take hold of me again. And I guess this is just kind of to remind people that mental health really does matter. We stopped doing our diet. I stopped cooking. I stopped taking care of anything around the house, obviously. This room wall has sat like that since March. And I haven't been okay to do it. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay some days and some days I'm not. But it's one of those things where mentally, if you're not okay, you gotta let people know, but you also have to make sure you yourself know. You have to make sure that you yourself are okay with dealing with that by yourself. Of course, like, there's a lot of professional help out there, and absolutely seek it if you need it. There's apps, there's everything, but it's not someone else's responsibility to fix you. I mean, we're human, we don't need to be fixed. But I found myself relying on a lot of other people to make me happy. Whether it had been Devin or my family or friends or work, my employees. I was trying to find my happiness in them. I was trying to make them the reason for me to be okay again. Come here. Come here. You want to come here? Nope. This is Carly. Come here. Carly's my girl. And Monkey. But I was expecting other people to drop their lives to make mine okay, when I didn't even want to drop mine to make it okay. If you're not okay, tell someone, me, your mom, your dad, your dog. It helps. I am not a professional by any means. I'm not a professional by any means. I am just a human that battles this daily. And I don't really know what the point of this video is. I don't really know why. I'm not trying to make an excuse for anything. Trust me, I love posting videos and I love showing y'all my crazy little life. But I want y'all to understand that everybody is still human. We're all going through some pretty awful stuff right now. And if they're not quarantined and if they're still working every day, if there's someone that's on the front line, that's just as hard some days. Or you're gonna get stuck, Edgar. Oh God. Or if you are someone who is out there that feels like, I have a perfect life, I have a great life, I shouldn't be sad. I've been there too. I have an absolutely amazing life. I have the most wonderful parents. I have an awesome job with such a great support system. I have Devin, which is just fantastic. I have my girls, my dogs, a roof over my head, a car that goes forward and backwards. But it's okay to be sad. It's okay that even if you have a nice life and even if you have all these things, to not be satisfied. It really is. It was hard for me to realize that. I was always told I shouldn't be upset. I have a great life. I mean, I bought my house when I was 22 on my own. I've never asked anybody for help. My parents have always helped if needed, though. So I was always told I shouldn't be upset. I shouldn't be sad. And I think that sometimes hurts worse. It sometimes makes you more sad. Because then you're frustrated. I'm like, oh my God, why am I upset? I shouldn't be. I have a wonderful life. I'm getting to spend time with my friends and my family and remodel my house so that I actually have a house and have all my animals that are healthy and happy, and I just take it for granted some days. And that's okay. We're human. I just wanted to, I guess, let y'all know where I'm at. Kind of use this channel as an outlet for a lot of things, whether it be remodeling the house as someone to help me and keep me entertained since I'm doing it, or if it's taking you on our motorcycle rides or showing you how amazing of a human I live with and my family and all of that. But I don't know. Whatever reason I made this, it helped. Hopefully it helps someone else out there. It's okay to not be okay. Mental health matters so much more than you think. It affects every part of you. Mentally, if you're not okay, you will never be okay physically. no matter what you eat, how much you work out, whatever shape you feel like you're in. If you're not okay in your head, it affects everything else. It affects your motivation to go to work, to continue on with everyday life. Mental health affects you. I know that's silly to say, and I feel like I've just rambled this entire video and cried and yelled at my animals or anything, but I just want y'all to know that I am human. We're all human, even these people. But that's it. That's all I've got for today. Obviously, I'm going through some stuff. My videos may be a little sparse, a little staggered in time. I'm trying to keep to the twice a week, but we'll see. Thank you guys.